I agree. So we've been tricked once more. We have Pikachu,
Yeah.
Sheik, a matchup that I would have assumed would make Pikachu not want to play melee. But Axe succeeds nonetheless.
Yeah. Went straight off the ledge there, so he's not happy. He might be a little cold from not playing any pools.
So SpyderJ had a good set for Squid. Both of those games looked pretty competitive.
So SpyderJ, wait, 401K, that's Squid?
No, that is not Squid. That happened in pools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, SpyderJ beat his round 1 and advances to play Axe, where he's doing quite well.
He is.
There was something very tricky that he did. He was going to get thundered and killed, and he just hid off the top of the blast zone.
Oh, it can't hit you
Yeah.
above the cloud.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he just hid it by dying.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. And then he wasn't, he was safe then.
yeah, it's like just go, move on, next stock. You don't have to take the moral loss. Okay. This edge play
Yeah, I
from
like that he's
Axe.
going for it. It'd be very, very scary to play Axe to the ledge. Because, of course, he handcrafted the ledges on every stage.
Yeah, there's a very subtle angle to this one that people aren't aware of. It's not flat, and it's actually 69 degrees. Don't think about that.
Yeah, just trust the geniuses on this one, really. SpyderJ is getting these chain grabs. It's actually important that he's in port 4. That makes his grabs 15 times stronger, and they instantly kill.
Yeah, there was a recent study done, and it proved that port 4 is a 15 times more potent grab spot for Sheik only.
Exactly. Drug Fox in port 4 does very well, and Drug Fox in port 1 just doesn't even bother playing the game out.
Yeah, he will not make it out of pools. Only as Sheik, he might switch to another character, easily make it out.
And it's part of the reason he changes characters so often, because he needs to win rock, paper, scissors for port 4, and you don't main rock. People will find out.
Yes. Drugged rock. They should call him. Okay. SpyderJ,
Yeah.
he hung in tough. He's got to do those good chain grabs. He's got to do a good one.
If he does the bad chain grabs, people will be very angry with him.
Switch the port, whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he port 4?
He is port 4.
Okay,
currently.
it's already optimal then. So.
Yeah. Axe has already lost this set. I've recorded it.
Yeah. 3-1, 3-2, something to that effect.
Yeah, whatever I decide it's going to be in the end. SpyderJ's playing the matchup well.
Have you heard of this thing about a storyline in Melee where people are like writing the script?
Oh yeah, no, that's where I rig all the tournament sets and then I make up a narrative to fit it.
I've heard about that.
Uh-huh.
You choose the winner before?
Well,
Is that how the script works?
It's a whole thing. It kind of depends on what Tafo has for breakfast that day.
Yeah.
How he feels about the metagame. Whether Wizzy is paid off the correct people is actually a big deal. He's often very late on his payments.
Right.
Which
and
is why he loses to Chillin' Dude sometimes, just to show.
Yeah, we're serious about that. That's like the bookie coming in and breaking your leg.
Pretty much. Losing to Chillin' is
yeah.
the emotional equivalent of breaking legs. I would have to say. Shout outs to Chillman.
Chillman is cool.
Yeah.
Good guy. And
Kind of.
he's losing to Chillin' is no shame. He's very good.
Losing to him in a rap
I don't even
battle.
want to joke about this. Yeah.
Now Axe is all over him. Great tech chase.
I think, I did see a 69 there, but I think Axe having 69 definitely has priority over SpyderJ having it.
Yeah, it's just the way the matchup is.
The ports.
He's just built up more 69 power over the course of many years. SpyderJ playing him exceptionally closely. Very good performance right now. Oh.
Yeah, he has not stood up in a minute. It seems like, SpyderJ's got to get in close and get those grabs to win, but Axe is like capitalizing on the closeness of their relationship so far.
Yeah, he's saying, hey, I know we're friends. Can you just drive me to the airport at 2 in the morning?
Yeah.
I would really appreciate that. I know your stocks might go down because you're working on your business, but
the friendship is kind of a one-way street at this point.
yeah, it definitely started to go very one way over the course of this the last couple months, and especially this game too.
This couple stocks.
Please don't do 3.
No,
Thank you.
He won't. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that was very nice of him not to do 3. Oh.
Okay. Somehow Axe knew. How does he know?
He actually constructed a big periscope, so we can look at the.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little known thing about the top players, actually, that Hindog makes all of their periscopes.
You mean Axe
together.
himself had a periscope, or Pikachu did from off the stage?
Well, it's kind of like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. It's like if you lose your stock, and you come back, is that the same character? Are you the same person?
Are you right? I think it's a very, like a harrowing, terrible cloning system where they're just being marched to their death. It's like cockfighting, but you die, and then just a clone comes out. His only purpose is to die.
Yeah.
Except for the fourth one sometimes. Or whichever is last. If he wins, he's retired.
Don't come out, yeah.
They don't they don't come back. Even then, they're just burned.
I'm not trying to see. I mean, Melee HD, they're going to show the horrible graves of every character down there, and I'm not excited for that. I think that's just not a family-friendly image.
Right, but it's a deal breaker. If they don't put it in there, deals off.
They're just not preserving the purity of the game in that case. Yeah. I can't wait for Melee HD to make 7 people happy.
Yeah, we need it.
Yeah.
We gotta have it.
We need it until it happens, and then we are not going to want it at all.
And there's one different thing. Like even it's just like a different texture for a character. Even though we make those, people will be furious.
They're going to be pretty mad. I hope they do add Goku, though. That seems pretty reasonable.
I don't know if you can unlock him now.
You have to beat Axe and Cruel Melee or something like that.
One-on-one.
Yeah. It's very tough. I like the idea that if I go to sleep, I'm a different person, because then all my terrible losses in tournament don't matter. It wasn't me.
Yeah, or you could wake up as Axe. You might wake up as a different person.
Exactly.
There's no way to prove it.
Which is also a big part of the hammers.
Yeah.
The hammers teach us this lesson.
Okay.
All right, Axe.
Okay. Axe warming up that Marth.
It looks pretty hot red right now.
Okay.
He is going to prepare for...
Wow. See, that's another thing where he didn't go to the ledge. He, somehow knew the optimal choice of going to the ledge was not going to happen. He backed up to the exact spot where he would land. Yeah. I'm starting to believe in this script a little bit more, this script that I've been hearing so much about lately.
I mean, if you just really study these games for a year and a half per game at most, you'll realize it's all completely fake. And that SpyderJ should have won that set.
I don't want to get onto Magic Scrumpy, but who is to say that all of this wasn't TAS?
I have to agree. We're going to have to